Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sonnet. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I actually posted a video yesterday, and for some strange reason, it crashed, it became inaudible, and it had to come down. I'm not sure if any of you got to listen to it or not, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to redo it, tweak it a little here and there, and with that being said, I hope you guys have been well, considering how stimulated the energies have been the last couple months. And I really hope you started off the new year feeling well and healthy and ready, because this is it, you guys. This is 2020. Happy 2020. Happy New Year. This is what we've been preparing for. It's what we've been talking about, looking forwards to. And not just myself, but the collective. You know, a lot of people out there too in the spiritual community have been talking about 2020 a lot, because it is a new era. We are literally in the new paradigm now. So if you're listening to this video, you are probably a light worker, a twin flame, a star seed of some kind. And those of us who have been awakened, you guys know, we've been doing a lot of work, a lot of clearing, healing. There's been a lot of transformation. And so we have really purified ourselves from the inside. And so in turn, it's really helped to light up the grid. The grid has been lit up enough to get us to this level. And so this is where the splitting of worlds really begins. This is where it happens. So what I mean by that is that depending on the work that you've done, depending on your vibrational state, is exactly where the universe is directing you to. So depending on the vibration of your destiny and what you came here to do, that's where you're being placed. And what that means is that free will is becoming more and more limited. You know, we're getting to it now. So we don't have the luxury that we had before, where things would come up during these shifts. And, you know, sometimes we could work on it, and sometimes we didn't want to. We would put things on the shelf. You know, we would want to dismiss them and take care of them at a later time. We can't do that anymore, you guys. As these things come up, we really have to look at them and take care of them and clear them. You know, we have to work on these things. And the free will is definitely becoming more and more limited. You know, if you want to reach your destination, you have to do what you came here to do. And that's exactly what's happening. And so this is why the energy has been so stimulated. It's been very activated. So just to remind you, we had a shift from December 22nd through the 28th. In between that time, we also had an eclipse, which brought up a lot of mental things. You guys might have been purging a lot of old mental behavior, you know, memories from the past. A lot of mental stuff came up during that time. And then in January, we had another lunar eclipse on the 10th. Then the next day, we had a full moon. And then on the 12th, we had Saturn and Pluto conjunction, which was a very powerful shift as well. Those energies are going to go through the end of March. And so generally, though, you guys, during this time, during the beginning of the year, it seems to be the hardest time. It's the most transformative time of the year, because Capricorn season and Aquarius season are ruled by Saturn. And so Saturn is very strict. It's karmic. It's got that tough love essence about it. And so all of these things do come up during this time. It may feel like a lot of hardship, a lot of shadow work that you may be dealing with. You're also talking karmic contracts, karmic agreements, karmic relationships, DNA karma, past life karma. Anything karmic comes up. And so it's a very transformative period. It's about deep transformation, awakening, changes, closing the door to old things, opening new doors during this time as well, learning lessons as well. So there's a lot of that going on, and Saturn has been very active over the last 18 months or so, and it's going to continue to be or stay active for some time. And there's a reason for that. Things are happening so strategically, I can't even express it. And so Saturn is getting rid of karma so hard. I mean, karma is getting hit pretty hard right now. And so a lot of people have been asking about the Saturn-Pluto conjunction and what it's doing. And so just to give you an idea, Saturn and Pluto right now are acting like cosmic security. You know, they're like two big bouncers at the cosmic gate. It's like the universe is looking at us saying, why are you still carrying that baggage? You don't have to. Why are you still holding on to these things that you shouldn't be holding on to? You don't have to. You know, why haven't you gotten rid of this or that? You were supposed to take care of that like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. And so, you know what? If you're not going to do anything about it, well, we're going to do something about it. And so this is where the shakeup happens. And so it has been a bit, crazy for people. It's like things are beginning to feel a bit under pressure. And it's because of that. And so we can't bring this old baggage into the new. We're just not allowed. It doesn't work with it, right? And so Pluto has also been aiding in helping us to look at these things and to process them and to really understand them as to why they no longer fit, why they no longer belong in our orbit, in our field. And it's actually helping us to do something about it. So basically what Pluto is doing is it's thinning the veil is what's happening. Pluto is thinning the veil. The veil is so thin right now. This time is about learning and realizing, and it's that light bulb moment right now. And so you guys might have also been experiencing heightened level of perception. Your senses might be very sensitive right now. You may be feeling things. You may be feeling more empathic, more intuitive. You may be tuning into things, tuning into energies. Things are just really transparent right now, especially for twin flames. The telepathy is very enhanced. The heart communication is very enhanced. The merging is also very enhanced. So at this time, twins are actually feeling and tuning into each other's thoughts, each other's feelings. So use that to your benefit. Get in those meditations and connect to your twin. Telepathy is very heightened right now, so you may be feeling your twin's energy a little bit more than any time before, and this is why. It's because the veil is so thin right now. Also too, you guys, we have Mars sitting in its own house in Scorpio, and so it's gonna go on through mid-Feb, I think the 23rd of February. So this is also bringing in another level of intensity. So it's bringing in the passion, the bravery, the courage, the will to fight, the will to continue on your journey. So this is the perfect time for those of you that have been wanting to make contact, to reach out, to show up, to take action. This is the perfect time for that. If you've been thinking about sending an email or expressing yourself to your twin, for those of you that have done the work and you're more in your higher self, more in the soul, this is the perfect time to reach out and connect. Now, I just want to remind you guys that yes, Mars does enhance the passion and the connection, but at the same time, you guys, Mars is also very aggressive. It's very aggressive as well. It's like no tolerance, very intense. So do not go confronting your twin right now. It's not going to work. If you want to do that, wait until March, because if you're wanting to talk about something that maybe belongs in the past, or about some insecurity that you may be feeling, or if you want to question your twin about something that they did or something that they don't want to talk about, you're going to have a flare-up. Trust me, you're going to have a flare-up, and you may go into some separation for several months or so. And you don't want to do that. You want to take it easy. You want to keep the peace and stay balanced. So it's all about the way that you approach it. How are you going to go talk to them? It's about the intent as well. So this is only for the twins that want to connect heart to heart, who are coming from a place of being in the higher self, who are coming from a place of gratitude and appreciation. You are definitely supported from now until, I would say, February 23rd. So this is a time, like, if you feel like you are prepared to make contact, then this is your green light. Otherwise, if you don't feel like you can do that, no pressure, you don't have to. If you are being guided not to reach out, don't do it. Follow your guidance. You have your own personal timeline, so listen to that. Listen to what your higher self is asking of you. But otherwise, good luck with that. My heart is with you. But anyway, I also want to talk about karmics, you guys. Like I said, this is a very karmic period, and it's going to continue this way for several months, actually. Saturn is playing a huge role in this ascension process. And it has to, this is what is helping us to get to our timelines, to reach our destiny, our highest good, is the clearing and the releasing of karma. So karma is getting hit pretty hard right now. So I also want to talk about karmics really quickly here, you guys. And listen, karmic doesn't necessarily mean a person. It could also mean an addiction, a hesitation of some sort. So it could be something that maybe is keeping you stuck. It's not necessarily a person. However, for a lot of you, you are dealing with karmics right now. It's part of the journey. You know what I mean? So what's happening right now, you guys, is that truth is gravitating towards itself. And there isn't anything that you or I could do about it. It is what it is. There is no stopping this. Truth is gravitating towards itself. So whatever thing, place, or person you belong to is what is being drawn to you. So whatever you belong to is what is pulling you to it. So as a twin flame, you tell me, if you are one energy inhibiting two vessels, who are you? What is your truth? What are you being gravitated towards? It's your own twin. There's really nothing you can do about it, whether you like it or not, whether your twin likes it or not, whether you or them are still in a karmic relationship or in denial, or if there is still some sort of hesitation going on. There's really nothing that we could do. It's happening. And it's going to continue to happen. Things that belong together are magnetizing together. This is what's happening. This is the splitting of worlds literally taking effect right now. As I speak and you listen, this is what's happening, you guys. So it doesn't matter if you are in a karmic relationship, or if your twin is in a karmic relationship, if you've been married for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, maybe you have children together. Maybe you and your karmic are very well known in the community. Maybe you have a business together. Maybe you share assets. Maybe you own things together. Who knows? Maybe your twin has children with the karmic, or maybe your twin is expecting a child with somebody else right now. Listen, these energies do not care about earthly circumstances. It means nothing. It means nothing. So while we are worried about religion, age differences, age groups, racial backgrounds, class, location, education, tradition, all of these things. We may be worried about all of that. Divorce, money, losing people, losing friends, having a bad reputation if you went through with a divorce. We may be worried about all of these things. And guess what? Truth is still gravitating towards itself. It's still happening. The magnetism is still getting amped by the minute. You're still feeling your twin no matter what. Even if you still stay stuck in the old paradigm, in your old reality, with your old personality. You may not be wanting to make the jump. It doesn't matter. It's still happening. So I know I always talk about how tough it is and, how it is getting tougher and tougher. And I don't say this to bring fear upon you, you guys. I say this to make you well informed, to give you an idea of what is happening behind the scenes. That's all. There are a lot of people out there that talk about love and light and staying high vibrational, and that's beautiful. I love people like that. I love listening to people like that. But you also need to, hear the truth about this journey. If you are on a twin flame journey, you need to be well informed so that you know how to navigate it. That's all. And listen, if you are doing what you have to do, following your guidance, guess what? The universe is there supporting you. If you're surrendering, working on your fear, on your doubt, on your worry, releasing these energies, there's this flow of abundance that comes over you, and it surrounds and fulfills your orbit, your field. It's what happens. You're more open to the blessings that belong to you. I'm serious. There is an abundance of everything. It's a bounty. So keep that in mind. And look, do as you're guided to do. Do not stress about it. We all have our own personal journeys. All I'm saying is, if you're getting the guidance to take action in something, please take action. Don't resist it. If you are being guided to stay put in a karmic situation due to maybe not having the means to be on your own or doing something else, just wait for your moment. But your moment is coming. Your time is coming. That's what I'm saying. Things are happening. So just want to let you guys know. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up for now, you guys. Oh, but before I do, listen, if you've been feeling irritable, triggered, if you've been feeling frustrated, ungrounded, it all has to do with all of these energies. Yes, Mars is really there to bring in the bravery, the courage, the passion, all of this very powerful energy. But on the other end of that, it could also be very aggressive, short-tempered, very heated. So there has been a lot of heated arguments, people just becoming very aggressive, acting very aggressively, fights and arguments and stuff like that. So if you have been experiencing any turmoil in your life right now, please do your best to stay grounded. It isn't worth losing control right now, you guys. Just let's allow these energies to settle. Like I said, it is going to go through the end of February, beginning of March. So for now, ascension therapy is very important. Do your best to get out and do some grounding. Do some moon walking. That's when you go out and walk under the moonlight at night. It's very healing. Also, being that the veil is so thin right now, get into your meditations, get a sound bath, do some sound healing, do a meditation, connect with your higher self, with your twin's energies, and tune into that. Spending time to yourself right now, you guys, is so critical because these downloads are coming in so strong, so hot. The integration is happening, so spending time to yourself is the way you tune in to your own guidance. And so the quieter you are, the louder spirit becomes. So spend some time to yourself and allow these downloads to come in. Don't expect anything. Don't expect to hear anything or see anything. Just be in the moment. Become centered and grounded. And that's when the magic happens, is when you least expect it. When you least expect to hear something or know something, that's when you get it. That's when it comes through, is when you have no expectations. You're just being in the moment. So do that. Connect with your twin. Connect with your energy. Connect with your essence. And allow these things to happen. And listen, you guys, these changes are getting very real, okay? But I just want you guys to know that sometimes your destiny does manifest in hardship. And sometimes it seems like things are just going really wrong. But they're not. They're actually blessings in disguise. So it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. The universe is on your side, okay? Your higher self loves you more than anything. Okay, so just please know that things are actually working for you, not against you. And so your destiny is here. It's like on its way. It's happening, okay? So just hang in there, all right? I'm going to leave you with that. If you have any questions, leave your comments or send an email. If you would like a personal session and you feel like a personal session is required, you need guidance with ascension, life coaching, a twin flame reading, energy reading, reach out. That's why I'm here. sonnet1117@gmail.com. I have experience with everything, you guys. The twin flame journey, the karmics, the running, the chasing, reunions, the merging, the dreams, the effects, the symptoms, all of that stuff. I am well equipped. I'll tell you that much. But anyways, I love y'all so much. If you're empathic, I'm sure you feel the love that I emanate during these videos. But anyway, hang in there, stay safe, and until next time, bye everybody.